I just gotta say this. I know it's probably not considered to be a good idea in some quarters to besmirch people you otherwise would be called upon to represent. But I'm kind of at the end of my rope with how this feigned stupidity I keep encountering from people claiming that they have some sort of entitlement to whatever they think being Texan or from Texas gives them access to. How completely wasteless, wasteful, and completely dangerous it is. I've been in Texas for a considerable amount of time, and I can't engage with or talk to anybody that acts as if they have the least little bit of competence to follow through on the conversation, much less handle matters at the level they claim they're qualified to. See, if I go to you and I say I have information that has this kind of gravity and this kind of importance, and you say, well, I can't get you to that person, give it to me. And I already know that I need you to get out of the way or give me the appropriate process to get to the person you're in front of. Just because you guys got some special deal with Cisco where you're trying to leverage for an insurance payoff when the shit goes wrong doesn't mean you're going to get away with it. Especially if you intentionally and repeatedly obstruct me from being able to get to who I need to get to. Because then it looks like they're co-conspiring with you. And they're using you as a shield, and you're letting them. And it's gone on too friggin' long. It's September 1st. And I got 9 days. I got a book right here. This could be considered a major, major deal for some people. I could have made it. In the short time I've been in Texas, I could have delivered on whatever 25-year deal was hooked up with this book legitimately, cost effectively, with good people. And you would have had an extra element of security because of my vast experience in life. But you refused to deal with the matter directly in the moment, and you've continued to refuse to deal with it over and over and over again. And the thing is, it really, I think, shows a kind of integrity on some level that nobody wants to acknowledge. When I came to Texas in 2005, it was right before Hurricane Katrina. And I was in Houston. And you know, the summers in Houston, there's a lot of rain. So I would ride my bike and I would notice that when it rained, you know, sometimes the underpasses would overflow. And if you were in a car, it might be difficult for you to get through. You may not even fucking be able to get through. This happened almost every day for about a month, maybe 2 months. You just knew if you were in Houston during a certain time of the day during the summer, it rains. So plan your route another way. It's going to be raining. There's going to be flooding in the underpass. It takes about an hour, maybe two to recede. You just knew it. And I said to myself, with all that Houston's capable of and with all the stuff that presumably they got going on in Texas, why can't they fix the drainage during these rainstorms? This was 2005. And I got a book right here. I found it. I got it for $1. The Hyatt Regency Houston, Texas, dated for September 10th through 13th, 1995. I think in this book are probably a lot of plans and recommendations for how to address that. Why was that not considered a fucking priority? Why instead am I getting solicitations for some bullshit fucking automation and machine learning class when you guys have not dealt with the problems in your automation? You're sublimating teenage girls to run subroutines to launder fucking money without even being able to fucking fill out a goddamn fucking form. Boys too. You wanted to do this thing where the legacy was just supposed to be downloaded into some fucking abstracted format, and you could strategically code in vulnerabilities so you can compel somebody to accept that. They're always going to need to look to somebody else in order to get the kind of verification they need to feel confident about their job. And all you gotta do is ping her fucking clit or ping his fucking junk when I come in to deliver a report with national security implications. And if you got some jackass guard at the front that's making some joke about the woman who just walked out, whose ass he's checking out on his cell phone, that seems to be what you've automated. Why? Is she disposal? Are you checking her port with your handheld radiation detector? Why the hell did they not get appropriate drainage in those underpasses before you strategically murdered a Houston police officer in his vehicle? When you did, as a flip on a Mexican oil guy that used to transport dynamite who had medical treatment in the same fucking city. Somebody's priorities are screwed up and apparently have been for 25 years. Loan? I said it was a fucking capital outlay, and you still have not delivered. Future? They defaulted. This is the future they gave you. And you're not qualified to handle it because they won't give people the training they need. And they won't give people what they need to do it well. This shit 25 years ago should have been what you fucking hooked those bonds up on instead of little kids' genitals. You can't deny it. I got the proof right fucking here. You just didn't do it. Every fucking one of you that co-conspired to keep this from maturing is a criminal at the highest level. Everything you did instead in the last 25 years was a default. And I'm not giving you credit.